How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fit.
Well guys, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. In the last episode we left off at our new camp. And I told you about the mission we've got to do with Dutch. I thought it was going to be a pretty substantial mission. It sounds like we're just going fishing. So, depending on your views on fishing, substantial, maybe not so substantial. You will see a couple of new things in this episode that I've been doing off camera. We have A, a new horse, who I'll introduce you to in a second, and B, a new hat. Yes, a nice pirate's hat, which I found whilst doing a bit of sailing.
Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you.
Right, let's go and see this creek that Jose is talking about. This is our new horse, everyone. This is Shadowfax. As some of you may know, named after Gandalf the White Horse. First introduced in Lord of the Rings in the Two Towers. And she is the white Iranian? Something like that. I'm not good with horses. I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. But it's one of, well, apparently it's the best horse in the game. But I've heard there's a couple of good horses, so.
Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble.
Well, I don't know why he's talking about money, because
and the rocks.
I've done it probably about $1,000
Dutch,
to the camp.
we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Here comes the train. We fish and we enjoy the day.
Play it cool.
Oh dear, okay. Okay, we fish and we play it cool. And we found the law. So, this might not end up in a fishing trip.
Hold.
Keep it slow. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
sort it out.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur.
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just
Oh, no passengers.
Come on, big guy.
You slow me down.
Discuss the foolish magician.
Right, well,
After that train.
we can put Shadowfax to the test now, because she's got some pace.
Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Well, this train is travelling a hell of a lot faster than a normal train, I can tell you that much.
What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Ah,
Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
they must have jumped on the fast train.
Gonna make it. You sure
It's an express.
No. Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Well, I'm pretty sure we just caught up, and my horse just kind of ditched away.
That must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train.
I actually didn't see that coming.
Slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Yeah, well, my horse is also slowing down, so... Here we go.
Alongside that flat carriage. Now he's throwing bottles, the low-down bastard.
Here we go.
You can jump on there?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Why me?
My horse. Take him out.
I didn't do nothing.
Throw him off. Break free. I want to break free. There we go. Over the back. And then we've got two more.
Stay on him.
What do you think I'm doing? There was some canned stew back there, though. Might pick that up on the way through. And jump. Oh, the hay bales, really?
Come on, Mr. Callahan. I'm
It's gonna take...
on you.
Come on, Mr. Callahan. Do him.
Damn bastard.
Arthur's got a nice right on him when he needs it.
Dead soon.
Block, punch. Block, punch. There we go. One more. He's off. I'm off. What is that about? Oh my god. Alright, retry. Fine.
Bastard.
Right, try again.
Hell away from me.
Here we go. We're really getting into him now. Right. Don't fall off the train. What are you... Oh, it dragged my camera to the right hand side. And just made him run off the train. What? Right, take him out. This is how it's meant to be. Right, there's one.
You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Okay, now don't square my camera off, please. Oh. The movement in this game does be, can be a little bit difficult sometimes.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop.
Ah.
It's just us then, lawman.
Oh, great.
We need to bother. Let me go.
Has he got a knife or a gun? Can I select a gun? No, I can't. Right, first hits. Good, 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 good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ow. Couple more, couple more, couple more. Dodge that incoming. That's an interesting camera angle. Come on, Arthur. Where's that right? Nice. That's left cross.
Well, dead. I think I won the fight.
Christ, I'd hope so.
Just about.
How do I get out? I need to pick him up. Oh, man. Oh, you don't look so good, dude.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
What's left of him?
Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done.
Yeah, don't you worry. I'll do your job for you.
For stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural.
Yeah.
All right, let's take him in.
Hire
Follow
me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
Well, there's a dead guy on the top of the train, so...
Mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
I've been served.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms.
I've been there plenty of times.
Know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here.
And every time I go there, I get shot.
Truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
It certainly is. And it's funny they should say they need rain, because every time I come through, it's throwing it down. And I've been to the Braithwaites plenty of times. And they literally just open fire on you. They either tell you to tear off, and if you don't, they just cut you down. So I thought about going in there a couple of times and just shooting up the place, but that wouldn't be a nice Arthur thing to do. That'd be a bad Arthur.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
About as fine as it was the other day when I was here selling stuff to the fence.
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station.
People that like to walk out in front of you.
What more do you need?
Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Sure. No problem at all. I'll do that. Arthur's the,
Hey, fellas.
just the guy that does the jobs and the heavy lifting and...
We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. So no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, and not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some say.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
At your leisure. Right, I've done a little digging around with the Braithwaites actually, and apparently they featured in the first Red Dead game as well, and we ended up tearing the house down and basically shooting up the whole family.
Earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
No problem, Hosea.
Fishing trip.
Yep, the fishing was good.
I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Yeah, come on then, let's go fishing. Why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
That is true, considering Dutch wants us on our best behaviour. I'm hoping now that we've met the sheriffs of Rhodes that we might be able to get some bounties from them. Because I'd enjoy bounty hunting on this game, it's good fun. Come on, horses. Shadow. Come here. Good. No. No, here.
Follow me.
Apparently this breed of horse is notoriously badly behaved, so you have to give it a lot of loving. Right.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Ronnie owes me for that.
I've got the nose
Ronnie
for it.
owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
It certainly does suit the story.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Craig?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
That was true.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
Right, Hosea, what have you got for me?
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
And shooting up the entire town.
Upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes.
Well, that's a bit of foreshadowing, isn't it?
Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Well, he decided to go and make a daisy chain after about 10 minutes, so can't have been that good a teacher.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Right, onto the coastline. Well, it's actually it says it's a lake. It's got to be the largest lake in the game. It's right down the bottom of the map. And this is where I was out doing the business on the high seas when I found my hat, which by the looks of things I might have lost, because Because I don't know if it actually saves that one on my horse. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Deeper water. Maybe a boat then.
Yes, over there on the shore.
Yeah, there we go. I can't seem like I've never tried in single player, like just roaming around in the story to drag one of these boats off the coast. I've always tried to find one that's already moored or just nick it from someone. Come on, boys, you're lagging behind. Arthur's keen to go and do some fishing. Catch me some little bluegill.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
I wonder how the voice cast got along in real life. Because it sounds like they have great chemistry.
Get us a bit deeper.
Right, over to the left-hand side. This is a really good way to build health points, I think. And swimming is a really great way to build stamina. Because Arthur literally can't swim. So any swimming that you do wears you out.
I think here's good.
Yeah?
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, we could be here for a while. Equip your fishing rod. Tap L1 quickly to equip a required item.
Come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We
Right.
should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Right, bait wheel. Lake lure, yes. And then bobber fishing bread bait. Attract smaller fish such as redfin, pickerel and perch. Smaller fish, no bait. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, catfish.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh,
Let's try that.
Good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Oh right, so they want me to select an actual. What do they want? What do they want? They want me to just equip it like that. Okay.
The expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Right, so slowly rotate. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Slowly rotate like that. Do you go like this? Just to kind of keep it moving, like keep it just like a jig. Or do you just slowly reel? I don't know.
Got a nibble there, Arthur. Fish
I'm
on
in.
the line, Arthur.
Fish on the line. He's going for a little run. Let's control him. Reel him in. Over this way, mate. Keep coming, keep coming. Apparently, if you keep the rod higher in this game, it allows you to reel the fish in a little bit quicker. Come on. Come on, Arthur.
Not bad, Arthur.
Yeah, nice. Good fish.
Got one.
Not bad.
Yeah, £4. We can keep that.
That's a keeper.
I'll just throw it in my satchel.
Got
Got him.
Shit. Got away.
Hey, old
Right.
dear. You remember that time we
Go
sent
again.
Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Oh, you know it.
This again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I
Nothing that
remember
cost.
now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
You bought them
You
instead
can
of caught
fish,
them.
or where you can go drinking all day.
Maybe a little
rob
faster on
someone,
this reel.
and buy some fish.
Right. Looks like the old waters have gone a bit
I
quiet.
used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries
Jose's
on.
in.
Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley,
I'm
it
in.
was nice of you. And he
It's a
replies,
nice fish.
"Well,
Quite
felt I had
nice.
to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore. Hey,
Right.
look at this beauty.
Another real
There you
nice
go.
one.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot
Yeah,
bigger than
£4
that.
3 ounces.
Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Swing it out there.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night.
I like these
till
sections of the
Copper
game. They're
had
literally
stopped
just
the lot.
designed for you to chill
You
out.
never had control
Just
of
learn
that
about the
dog.
characters.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a
But
group,
again,
I mean.
Feels like
Yeehaw.
the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin.
This is coming in.
after the ferry job.
I liked it there.
Oh, what's that? A little salmon.
And wild, the way it should be. Somehow
Still had
the
trout.
desert makes you
Of course it
feel
is trout.
closer to the
Speckled,
sky.
pink stripe down the middle.
Us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse.
See you later,
Plans
Lou.
change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever
Obviously,
tell
you don't have to
my
watch through
buddy
this bit, guys, if you don't want to.
Blackwater?
I'll just enjoy listening to the
She is?
conversation.
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia.
Nothing that
I
time.
left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
You hooked him?
Nice fish. He's fighting away. You get that initial fight, and then you can start reeling in again. He's going to be straight out into the middle of the boat. I'm surprised we're all fishing on the same side. Oh yeah! Go on, have a little wiggle. Keep the tension on the line though, otherwise the hook might slip free. What's this? This is another
Well done.
trout, I think. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good fish right there. £4 6
Pleased
ounces.
with that one.
Right. What are we saying, boys? Have we had enough?
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All
That's a
right.
good 4
Think we
fish
got
I've
a
caught
decent
there.
haul here. Pearson
Oh.
will be happy.
We're going straight
get
over to
back?
the camp.
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good
All right.
idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore.
It's a
south.
game.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you.
God, here we go.
I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some.
If you don't know what this song is about, guys,
Passed her by.
you need a little bit more education.
I wish to God I passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And here is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground.
It appears I've gone completely the wrong direction in doing the cinematic camera.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think we're too far.
Need to come in a little bit grumpy. We didn't catch anything. I find it strange how time's moved on and we kind of went from having these, like, short songs and then went to having, like, proper, full-on, like, 3.5-minute stories and ballads. Arthur's got some rowing arms on him when he needs them.
All right. I think we're gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
I can't help but think something's about to go
This place will
wrong.
be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
You do that. You deserve it, Dutch. Good session of fishing. Right, mission complete, the New South. We've got silver for that one. Usually I'm only worth a bronze. So, that's a little achievement we've got ourselves there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll call this episode now. We're going to be setting up a couple of episodes to go up over Christmas. We're going to have a little bit of a break. So, I'm going to make the episodes slightly shorter so I can record a few more and put them up ahead of time for you guys so you've got something to watch over the festive period. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you in the next episode.